WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins,
the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank in the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance in WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania, but this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ulafala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ulafala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ulafala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with the Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's WrestleMania with a torn triceps, and this year he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, 2 men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. He's won championships, he's made friends, he's made enemies. Tonight is CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event.
The pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has,
Look at him, put him away.
ending the 3 count.
Thumped with a big blow.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Wrestlemania main event, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk in a triple threat match with nothing but pride on the line. Each man came here to win and win at all costs.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, the back situation of the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk.
Roman just adding salt to the wound right now.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Knee right to the face!
Oh, man. Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
Super kick! Nice. And Roman is set 2 foot. Can he put it away? Punk powers out, still going strong.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pull.
Alarming blow. Punk never saw that coming.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Devastating belly-to-back suplex.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a mark. Grin attempt. Here it is.
Kick out before the refs count.
That was not even close to keeping them down.
Getting back into the ring now. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years. A little cockiness here from Punk.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Boom. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security.
That breaks the hold. Rescued from a potential tap out. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Sheesh, that's going to leave a mark.
Boom! This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Wants to finish this.
Look out! Whoa! Cross body! He gets back into the ring.
Big time height on that kick.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best.
But now with a quick double under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anak.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Struck with a calf kick.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, what an axe handle. Snaps the leg across the head. to figure this out.
Punk is determined right now.
And he turned it around. Rollins able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
Oh, look at the knee strikes. Precision strikes. And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. Been coming to Punk from all angles tonight.
And a big right hand. The Tribal Chief locked and loaded.
Superman punch.
Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in.
There it is. Reversal.
Wow, lights out.
Reigns had that scouted. Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Man, that is going to leave some serious waves.
Oh, my goodness.
And that core area really getting lit up.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Spinning kick to the gut. Oh, jumping.
It could be all over here.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
How on earth could he not keep...
Rollins drops his opponent.
Stop!
That could be Punk's demise.
Cover. That'll be the pin right there.
Clearly, he's got other plans in mind tonight.
Single leg drop kick caught him.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who really...
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to...
Rollins perhaps going in for the kill.
With a stomp!
Did Rollins get enough of it?
He's got him down. Here we go. He kicks out before the count starts.
You cannot be serious. How? How on earth was that not even a 1 count at this point? Connected hard with the calf kick.
Seth is down for the count. Got it. No, just a 2.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time. A show of disrespect from Reigns.
And he heads back into the ring.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee.
Go to sleep. Can Reigns recover from that?
Capitalizing with a pin here.
Oh, my, that was
was close.
Roman Reigns simply refuses to stay down. One of the many reasons why he's the face of this business.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry. So ruthless.
Boom! Fired back with that elbow.
And slides back into the ring. Spinning.
Oh, a merciless assault.
Double axe handle.
Out of the ring.
And Punk now looking for the pinfall. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Save Him Punk!
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.